Hey everyone. Hello YouTube and Twitch. Rip kick for the time being. I'll get it working again. But hello everyone who is joining me on the usual two platforms. Thank you so much for being here. Today this is pretty much our make or break game session to see whether or not we're going to stop this meteor from hitting. So our meteor is currently set to impact in 158 cycles. And I think depending on how the stream goes and what infrastructure we can build and how we can prepare for this asteroid will be the determining factor whether or not we're going to be able to save this colony. Now, I have pretty good hopes, pretty high hopes to do so, and I think we will be able to do it. But it's going to depend on how fast I can get down to the oil biome and how fast I can set up oil production to make the blasters. Hey, Louise. Good afternoon, or good evening, rather. Good evening, Louise. Hey, Sean. Hello. Thank you guys so much for joining. Really appreciate you guys being here. As always, where this is getting pretty big again, but hopefully we can save the colony this time. I think we have a pretty good start so far. Pretty successful 2.5 hours, was 3.5 hours last stream. And yeah, I think we should be able to get this done. Dig straight down, says Louise. Yeah, that's my plan. So my plan is to first set up the ammo suits, which I've just sort of pre-built during the before the stream started. I haven't played at all, so this is continuing right where we left off. I just set up a couple things. Actually, I was intending to play this while I talk, so that my duplicates would just start building a little bit here. So I'm going to be building a gas pump here, which is going to send oxygen into my ammo suits, and then a little bit of a filter system here. That's kind of what the idea is for this setup. And then we're going to be taking out some of the carbon dioxide from here, just so I can allow myself to set up a small little liquid lock. And this liquid lock should hopefully not allow any of the chlorine and hydrogen gases to come in, which is what we kind of don't want in this base. But also setting up this, I kind of went off topic there, sidetracked. This carbon skimmer should lower the carbon dioxide levels so that the existing chlorine will hopefully settle down a bit farther, and then I can build a liquid lock without any chlorine in my base. Because right now the carbon dioxide is really pooling up, and that's causing us to have some chlorine in areas where I don't want it. Now, I suppose you could make the argument that I could just delete this, and that's probably a better idea, actually. Well, we'll keep the pipes because we need the pipes anyway, but maybe it's a better idea to just delete this altogether and dig in here to just lower it that way, because that will actually allow us to harvest more material anyways. And I don't know why I wasn't really thinking about it too much, but yeah, I suppose it's better to just dig it out. I have my bionic duplicates that can do that anyways, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue. And then yeah, there should be just no problem to dig that out and lower the carbon dioxide levels. So that's kind of what I'm planning here. And then as soon as I set up my ammo suits, yes, I'm going to go straight down. I can go through all of these areas without regard. Now, I might want to capture and use some of this chlorine because it's very cold. And this might be helpful for, I don't know, maybe for cooling, just in case we need it. I don't know, chlorine doesn't carry that much cooling capacity, but it might be worth it for something. I don't know, maybe it's very cold, so we'll see. I also need to make sure that these guys are fully fed. So I'm going to have to go in here at some point anyways to grab these guys so that my feather production is sustained. So when I have to repair my ammo suits, I can do that. So because I'm not going to be able to have... Actually, I have to put this guy back. Let's go ahead and do that. Put him back ASAP so he can start feeding. Yeah, so that's going to be a big important thing. I definitely want to make sure that I don't have any shortages when it comes to my feather production, because then I can't use atmo suits. And if I can't use atmo suits, then my colony basically dies because I can't get down here. Ooh, what's this? A polluted water vent. Okay, that's cool. So that's kind of, it's a little bit warmer. It's 30 degrees. but I can certainly filter that a lot easier than than this. This is 63 degrees, so I'd have to cool it. This is already 30 degrees, so this is actually great. It does have a lot of germs in it, which kind of sucks, but I have chlorine right here, so maybe I can just run it through the chlorine. Uther says, LOL, sorry, crashed out yesterday early. No worries, Uther. It was, I went really late yesterday, so you do not have to apologize. Thank you for being here tonight, though, and continuing on with us. But yeah, I'm just kind of explaining what my plan is for this episode. Pretty basic stuff. Basically, this is the make or break episode where I think that if I can't get sufficient production set up for oil, at least having the foundation for oil in this episode, then we're going to be in for a world of hurt for the next for the second half. Because I anticipate that I might get to 80 cycles tonight, maybe a little bit farther. I mean, maybe a little bit less too. It might be 70 to 80 that I'll get to. And having said that, if I don't have sufficient production to launch myself into making the blasters, by that time, I think we're going to be in for a world of pain to try to get us caught up. So that's kind of my thought process for this. Let's see. Trivaldo. I guess construction is good for Trivaldo. Carrying is really good too, because it can carry twice as much. So yeah, no worries at all, Uther. By the way, everyone, how is everyone in the chat? I see that the people are coming in. Let me know how you're doing. How was your Saturday? How was your Ani gameplay? You guys been playing Ani or playing some other games? Let me know in the chat. And let's get going with this episode. Uther, Louise, Sean, how are you guys? And everyone who is here, how is everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of water right here, and this should create a nice little liquid lock for us. But actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet because I want the carbon dioxide to sort of fall a little bit and take the chlorine with it. So we'll work on that. Maybe we'll unlock this area, and this will allow us to get some more of that nice free oxygen that is here. Doing great, says Sean. That's awesome to hear. Great to hear. Great to hear that you guys are doing great. My Saturday was extremely busy, so I haven't had time to play. I was going to work on the Kick. I didn't stream on Kick today, like I said I was going to try to get it working, but I did do some research. I did have some time for that. Basically, what I found out is that they have even more hardcore restrictions than Twitch does. So I'm trying to stream at 1440p on YouTube, which is a way better, and I'm also like 15,000 bitrate, which is super good quality compared to what I did before since I got the capture card. But Twitch bottlenecks me at 1080p and I think 8K bitrate, but I can send it a higher signal and it will transcode it to whatever its own system allows. But then Kick rather, just says, nope, I'm not doing that. You have to send me the bitrate that I request, which for them it's like 6K and 1080p, and you can't send any more. Otherwise, they get mad. So that's kind of what's been going on with the reason why I can't continue to stream on Kick for the time being. But I'll figure that out. Either I drop the platform or I just start streaming at a lower quality again. I don't know yet. Haven't quite decided. Luis says he ate a half a pizza. That's awesome. What kind of pizza did you eat, Luis? I'm surprised that I could not stop myself at a half. I'd have to keep going. I love my pizzas. Yeah, my favorite pizza is a pepperoni with feta cheese. Okay, so we got some duplicants idle here. So I want to make sure that we kind of keep going and not have them just doing nothing. So let's open this up. Actually, no. Whoops. Let's just get that all figured out there. Don't have to do anything there. And then once all the carbon dioxide is out, we'll turn this on like so. And then I don't want this to start pumping accidentally. So that. and then put it. Now, I also want to add some heavy watt conductive wires here, or not conductive wires, but maybe heavy watt wires, because that will allow us to maybe put some transformers in the base. And hey, Jim, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday night. Hope your Saturday was great, Jim. We just started, so you didn't miss much. I was just kind of going over the plan for this episode. This is what I'm calling the make or break episode, Jim. I think that if I can get sufficient progress done in this episode to launch me towards oil, that we will be doing very well in our playthrough. Have you ever used the Saturn Critter Trap? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Let's see. What's the Saturn Critter? Is that like a name for a build, or is that actually... Oh, that's good. That's actually a thing. No, I haven't used this one. It's a carnivorous planet lays in wait for unsuspecting critters, then traps them in the mouth for consumption. Nope, never used that. So it creates plant meat. Interesting. Never used that one. Is that part of the prehistoric pack? Jaws. Hey, Jaws. I just got back into playing Ani. I may be able to launch a rocket this playthrough. Hell yeah, Jaws. It's awesome. Great to hear. That's so cool. Launching a rocket's a lot of fun when you're finally able to get that far and have it just go flawlessly. Check out my super duper Dreamland playthrough for my rocket designs. They were hilarious. The interiors, they were so funny. So let me just get my duplicates going again here, and I'll start over. I'll read the chat again. I think we have a... Sorry if it bothers you that I have a habit of continuing to pause. So, no water. Oh, I need 10 kilograms. So usually when I'm playing offline, I always pause. It's Spaced Out DLC. Marcos, good night, Ethan. Today, Flamingo won Libertadores of America. Excellent day. And it ends with an amazing stream from my favorite streamer. Oh, wow. Marcos, that is so nice of you. You are the only one that I watch. That's awesome, Marcos. Thank you so much for the kind words. I can't believe that you're so awesome. Thank you so much for that, Marcos. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad that you enjoy the streams, and I'm glad that I can be here and make your day a little bit better. That's makes me feel really good. They are OP as heck. I don't see people talking about it very much. One plant can produce 35 kilograms of hydrogen a cycle. Holy smokes! So I'll be honest, Marcos. I don't know. I'm not very well versed in. Is that football? It's it's a sports club based in Rio de Janeiro. It's football, right? Is it not? Excuse my ignorance, Marcos. It is football. Okay, cool. Well, that's great to hear that everything's going right for you today. Football. I'm glad to hear that you're having a great day and you get to finish off your day by watching some Oxygen Not Included. That is great to hear. There's no better way to finish off a day, in my opinion, than just seeing if you can stop your duplicates from getting themselves stuck and evolving themselves into tombstones. Okay, I think it's time to put some liquid on here. Let's put a little bit. I should have... Oh, Turner, why? Oh, Turner's sweaty. Oh yeah, it is quite hot in here. You're just happy? That's great to hear, Marcos. That you are happy. It is really toasty in here, isn't it, guys? So you have -5 athletics. That is really not good. So I think we have to start looking at taking out the smoker and moving it somewhere. Now that we've sort of got this base, like one of the things that's not working out very well is the smoker is right where the duplicates have to go through to eat. So maybe let's move the smoker somewhere over here, kind of out of the way. Maybe somewhere right here. And then at least the heat is concentrated in this area. I could also put it here and have them beyond the Atmos suit. Jeez, it's so hot. Hey, how you doing? Check out Sakurai. Yeah, so we've sort of let the base heat just kind of go out of control a little bit. They do have heat resistant because they have the water cooler here. So some of the duplicants are doing just fine. But obviously that's not ideal. Like this guy's gonna drink from the water cooler and he's now heat resistant. So that's kind of helping us out a little bit. But we do have to be wary of our sweet corn because it's going to get too hot at some point. So I think now's the time to move the smoker out of here. Just trying to think of maybe the best place might be way over here or maybe down here. Maybe demolish this thing and put it right below the Atmos suits. Maybe even close this area off for like a little I don't know. We'll figure that out super quick. We'll figure that out. Yeah, but we haven't really been concentrating on that. I probably should have a little bit more than I have up to this point. And this is getting very toasty in here. Now, good news is that I did find some polluted water down here, which is 30 degrees. So this would be super useful to just pipe through my entire base and delete some of that heat, bring it back down to 30. Because this asteroid is naturally a little bit hot. Like we are allowed to heat up the sweet corn a lot more than the bristle blossoms. So we do have that flexibility. We also have, like I said, the polluted water down here, which I can also run through the cold biome this way. So as soon as we have this set up, I think maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll put a water sieve somewhere here and put the smoker here and just kind of pipe the water through. It's not hot, it's cozy. It's the mindset problem, not a temperature problem. Thank you, Marcos. Well, right now you're right, but the sweet corn might not agree for very much longer. And I have to do something about these peat generators too. Like right now, everything is in the base. The problem that I don't want to make is to have too many things outside of the Atmos suit, because if that, hold on, let me just put this to 1. There we go. I need this delivered like today, so I can block off the chlorine from coming back. Just put out whatever. Just give me auto bottle. Just give me some water here. Why is there no pending deliveries for anybody? There we go. No, come back here. Why is there no pending deliveries? Oh, is it because I have no... Can I not go this way? Yeah, I can go this way. Maybe the supercomputer is more important. Maybe that's what it is. Anyways, I need to trap the chlorine down. Now that the chlorine's all out, this is the perfect time to get this figured out. So please, guys, please give me my water. Why does it have no pending deliveries? This is just taking like unlimited water. This should take 10 kilograms. This is delivering 11 kilograms at a time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Why aren't they delivering my water? I almost had it. Are they all busy? Oh, there they go. Huh. They can in fact make it to here. It's not first time using the AETN on the Frosty Planet due to hot temperatures on my plants. How's that working out for you, Louise? I love using the AETN, by the way. Oh, the Phlox Frown. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Bionic DLC, is it worth it? I asked my wife for all the all-in DLCs, really anxious for my birthday. Absolutely, I think so. I mean, it's a different way to play the game. It's not like a revolutionary change, but it adds a little bit of... It certainly changes it up slightly to make it interesting. I've been enjoying the Bionic DLCs. Here we go. Finally, we're getting some... No, that was for the supercomputer. Why aren't they delivering to here? Are they not allowed? So I would get it, especially for what it costs. If I would say that it's relatively cheap compared to most DLCs for games. So I would do it for sure. For sure. I guess we can have to. And also, like, I don't know what's going on, but there's no one researching. I wonder if I'm stuck in a glitch or something, because there's nobody this thing's just like consuming water. It's just taking constant water. Yeah, I think this might be. But there's nobody even here. They're just delivering water, but there's. Hey, look, they just keep delivering water to it. It has food poisoning germs, apparently. That's so weird. Okay, there they go. They're finally researching. This thing here. See, it says like I think I have to reload the game because it keeps telling me no pending deliveries. But this keeps running out of water. But it's so weird. High priority switch it. It is not actually I can even go to there we go. Finally I got someone coming here. Wow, that took way too long. All right, now we can sweep it up. Okay, cool. So this should create a little bit of a liquid lock here. Yeah, there we go. All right, we did it. That was kind of weird. Okay, we'll keep going. Now I can delete this. Or not delete it, rather, but put this here. Delete that. And then maybe what we'll do now is... okay, I gotta refocus because this was kind of tripping me out. So what do I have to do? A deliver suit, deliver suit, deliver suit, deliver suit. And then we don't have any more feathers, I guess. We have... okay, we don't have any more nickel. Okay. So we... really? Oh, that's... okay, that's refined nickel. I gotcha. Okay. Just kind of tripping out there for a second. Let's put the smoker here. I think the smoker actually needs... it's not going to fit there. I gotta... sorry, guys. I just got to refocus here. I was not... don't understand why that was going on. Let's go ahead and just go down a little bit here. Dig this up. Put the smoker in this area for now. It's right beside my power production. So Louis says, having fun, didn't use it before because a friend said it's not worth it. But since I started exploring more on my way, I discovered interesting stuff like the Saturn critter trap. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy the DLC. I like it a lot. So I would 100% go for it. Let me just open up a couple more. What's the goal right now? Sorry, I missed Miss Louise. It's a good video, Ethan. I didn't find very much information on it on YouTube. That's a good idea, Louise. I'm gonna write that one down. Maybe I can do some research and make a video on that. What's the goal? The goal is to save this asteroid from being demolished by the Demolier. This is the Demolier. And it's coming from the temporal tear. It's going to impact our colony in 154 cycles. And we have to use the meteor blaster here to shoot rockets at it, essentially, to save our colony. That's what we're trying to do. It's a pretty ambitious goal. I think we can do it. I have high hopes. This we'll put over here for instead of having it all the way down there. And then we'll rebuild the insulated piping this way. Now, it's going to be a lot longer to deliver the food, but I think this is a good alternative. Just in case this starts, like, this is really hot here. This needs more water. The heat resistant thing is really helping us out right now. We have no oxygen here. This has no power. So... a lot of things happening. A lot of things happening right now. What's the short-term goal? The short-term goal is to get this water online so we can cool our base a little bit, because it is getting a little bit toasty. It's sweet corn is 38 degrees now. We can only allow it to get to 40. If we allow it to get to 40, then our colony's done. So I could start piping this water through it, and that'll help cool it a little bit, but we also need a sustainable source of water for things like electrolyzer. So I'm going to try to get that online as soon as I have the research done. Research is just taking forever. Holy smokes. I almost feel like something is glitched because I don't remember like research. See, look, they use the water right away. Is that... Here, let's increase that maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know what's going on there. Hey, Ken. Ken says, hi, Ethan from Australia. Thank you for joining me from Australia. What time is it over there, Ken? I've seen more organized than the last try, at least. Oh, yeah. This is way more organized. 100% more organized. Let's start doing the veggies here, and we'll just do one more on this one. Or actually, yeah, there we go. So we'll move the production of the heat to down there instead. No steam geyser in this one. No steam. I mean, at least not that I can see. Is there steam here? I know there's a geyser here doing something. There's a chlorine. There's a hydrogen here. But yeah, so no steam in this one yet. Okay, we finally got the automation done. Oh, I need the gas pipe element sensor. Oh man, not that one. Gas pipe element. I almost feel like I should restart this gas pipe element sensor. I don't know why it took so long to get that done. That's so wild. Okay. I also want to... all this water's kind of in my way as well. Finally made it to the stream. Round 2 gonna win. Hey, Stringer. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Ken. Oh, sorry. I already said hi to Ken. It's 1:30 here, p.m. Don't see any chlorine. Pray for Ethan dupes. Yeah, no chlorine this time. All the chlorine is down below. I opened this up a little bit just so I can have this carbon dioxide sort of drain into this area, and then we'll close it off as well. But yeah, just... And it might also be worth it to just pump this water. Pump some of this water through here as well. I'll get some radiant liquid piping set up. That way we can get rid of all this all these blobs that are kind of in our way. So maybe we'll do that. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Maybe just build down here. Turn this into radiant. Oh, that's going to create some... is that worth it? This might not be worth it, but we'll see. We will see. Right now, our duplicants are not really busy anyway, so I'm kind of distracted at what was happening earlier. And why our duplicants were not delivering water to these things that were supposed to be getting water. So let's do something like that. Do something like this, and then just dig that out, maybe sort of like that. Yeah, I think we're on a pretty good path to success on this one so far. I just can't forget to do the critical, some very, very critical things. I need to move this out of the way. I'm going to have to open this up at some point. Maybe I can get in from here. That might be actually a better idea. Then my duplicants can't pee in the water if I open this up. What's the plan against the meteor? The plan against the meteor is to get oil. I know someone in the chat who mentioned biodiesel. Somebody mentioned biodiesel. It was Louise. Yeah, biodiesel I could definitely go for. I really want to try go for oil wells instead of biodiesel. Because I know where the oil well is down here. Biodiesel, I have to go searching in this area for those secums. Secum plants. Oh, it's right here. So that's kind of a little bit of a challenge in and of itself, I think, to get there. I think it's almost worth it to just go and get the oil. Gonna go for the biodiesel route this time. I gotta sneak in to snag some secums. The stringer, yeah. I mean, I could just get them from here. I just really feel more comfortable doing the oil route, because the oil route is you just basically keep sending out water, and you can control how much oil you have. With the secums, I don't really want to rely on. I mean, the temperature range is okay. I need polluted dirt, so I don't want to like run out of polluted dirt, for example, and not be able to sustain it. Worth it oil. Yeah, I think both methods are worth it. I think that there's not really a super downfall. Hopefully this helps cool it just slightly. Yeah, it's already cooling it. So this is already doing not a bad job. I just have to get my duplicates to not, especially my bionic duplicates, to not go in there. But this is a nice little area for carbon dioxide to flow to anyway. Okay, as soon as they get this research done, I can plant this or gas sensor here and start sending oxygen inside these things. Oh, by the way, I need more. Yeah, I need a couple more. What's it called? Nickel. How much more nickel do I need? I need 100 more, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the oil route, and we'll see. We'll see if that's going to be successful or not. I hope so. I really, really hope so. That's the gas pipe element sensor. Let's get that done. We're looking for oxygen. Sorry, no. Polluted oxygen we're filtering out. So it requires polluted dirt, or raw piles work too. Yeah, it requires polluted dirt, which I think I have a lot of anyways. But I really just want to, like, oh, that's good. Pacus are really nice here. Yeah, let's go for Pacus. Hopefully they can find their way inside and I don't have to. At least Pacus will give me like an emergency food source just in case I need them. Nickel gold equivalent. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I don't think you get the same bonus. Do you get the same bonus as you do for gold in terms of temperature? Let's see. I go down here. Like, everything's built out of nickel, and yeah, it's still 75, so it's kind of like copper. I'm gonna try to avoid understanding the critters. Yeah, I mean, the Pacus are fairly easy, I would say, to manage. But I have a video on Pacus if you'd like to see that. Maybe I'll put a carbon skimmer here. Anyways, this seems to be working okay. We're slowly cooling this down. This sweet corn now is 37 degrees. It used to be 38 seconds ago, so it's working a little bit. This is already cool. It's 40 degrees. But yeah, we've relocated the heat. And then actually what we can do, just to sort of make this even better, is maybe just put a heavy watt wire here. Not from nickel. Come on, you guys can make it. It's not far now. Oh, I have to close this off. I forgot. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's finish that, and then we'll dig one more layer. And then we'll just leave it. And as soon as I get the Pacus in, I can close this off as well, because I don't want the water to overflow. Actually, I can probably dig it out. Dig it out a little bit here. What is this? This is not going to break, right? This is not like sand or anything. Oh, it has to be Stella. Oh, no, and she got herself trapped. That was my bad. Get out, please. That was my bad. Sorry, Stella. Oh, please get out of here. Anyone but you, Stella, should be in there. All right. Everyone get out, and I can close it off. There we go. Perfect. Avoiding the new DLC critters. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you, Marcos. Yeah, the DLC critters are a little bit. Well, I mean, if you're familiar with critters, they're a little bit different. I wouldn't say they're tricky, but they're a little bit different in their own way. They're pretty cool though. I mean, I like the lums. The lums and the mammoths are my favorite. Okay, let's get this oxygen thing going. I believe now all we need is the oxygen here. Oh, I'm sending carbon dioxide. Why is that should? So this is set up the wrong way. Actually, no. Okay, whatever. Carbon dioxide. That's the one. And as long as I'm not sucking up polluted oxygen, we should be okay. Carbon dioxide has to go out. This is not the most elaborate system. I will wait for the Ethan Plays video on that. Thank you, Marcos. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll wait. It'll come eventually. It'll come eventually. Let's put a checkpoint in, and then we're finally good to go with that. Maybe I should wait till these are fully charged. Ranching is so good, especially Draco. If you get glossy Draco, it's free plastic. I love starting Dracos, glossy Dracos early on, like Dracos and glossy Dracos, because from Dracos you get reed fiber, which is super duper important, and then of course from glossy Dracos you get plastic. So yeah, totally agree. Very, very OP. Let's get some more nickel. What else? What else do I want to accomplish here? Oh, the mammoth. I want to get that mammoth. That'll give us some reed fibers as well, and then we can bring the mammoth back. Let's just take that out. Boom, boom, like that. And then we can bring this guy over to here to the shearing station. Glossy Dracos got nerfed. Isn't it only... Didn't they only get nerfed if they're out of the hydrogen? So if they're into hydrogen... They should. Oh my goodness, this is not going good. This is kind of what I was afraid of. Is this is overpressurizing? So I have to do that. That's not good. It hasn't been working the way I anticipated. And now I can't build that because this is in the way. Trying to get along like 2x3 room to them. They are the lum produces. Sorry, Louise, I missed that. The lum produces peat. So which we need peat for power in this playthrough. We have the peat burners. Okay, this is. Can I reach this? Unreachable build. Let's see if I can reach it by doing this. I don't think I can. This is not the ideal setup. Anyways, this can be fixed. Make some nickel. Okay, I gotta focus here. I gotta focus. Hopefully this. Why can't we get over here? They should be able to get there. They can't get... Can't they make that jump? That's kind of weird. They lose skill growth if they're crowded. Oh, okay, I see. And starving. Oh, right. It has to do with happiness, right? You can't starvation wrench plastic. Yeah, I got you. I got you now. I got you. Got the gas reservoir. I mean, that's so... That seems like a pretty... If you have glossy Draco set up early enough, it probably wouldn't be that much of an issue. I would think. I gotta set up this here as well. Make sure I do not have... Let's do this. In and then out. Oh, this is gonna be funny. I have to try to get it over here. It's probably better. It's probably better to go up this way. How do I get past this? Maybe go this way, go up, and then just do something like this. Now I can close this off once they're done building it, so I don't have any more bad gases coming through. Oh man, this is just going so poorly. This is going so poorly. I gotta start concentrating here instead of just letting things happen. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. Forget this. This is no what? Why? Why would you, Travaldo? Why would you go there? Like, you literally did not have to go there. You could just keep digging left. Unreal. Why are you getting? I'm gonna reload the last save because I haven't since I built that. No, it's not distracting. I don't know why Travaldo went up there, but no. Ever since I built that this thing here, I've just been wasting time because I didn't put it in a good spot. This is a horrible spot, and I feel like I've wasted 2 cycles just trying to get this thing working. Well, seriously, why would you look? I remember the dig. The dig was this. I wanted this nickel ore, so I went like that. And then they got stuck up there. Like, why? Let's see what happens again. Anyways, I'm gonna keep an eye on that this time, and I'm not going to worry about using the gas shutoff. The gas shutoff is fine, but it's not good for a scenario like this where this is going to be constantly overpressured. I have to get rid of the gas shutoff. I have to use a regular gas. What's it called? Gas filter. So I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and use the 120 watts of power to do that. And it's going to end up being a lot better than trying to filter it. Filter it the cost-saving way. That's all there is to it. Because let's finish this, and let's see if they get stuck again. That was crazy. Why would you go up there? Okay, that time they figured it out. That was wild. Let Aldo die. It's his own fault. I need Aldo. Aldo's going to be critical in making sure that we succeed. Nice. We got the lubrication station, the sludge press, the gas filter. There we go. So let's redesign this. We'll do it the proper way. We're not going to try to take shortcuts. And sorry, I'm going to get to your questions. And let me scroll back a little bit here. Let's put this in. Boom, just like that. We're going to be filtering for oxygen. There we go. That'll work out a lot better. 100 times better. More power, yes, but at least if this is overpressure, it's not going to cause us to have to waste material fixing this. So Jim says you can still wrench them. I'm just getting like 10% of the plastic that I used to. So I never bought. That's not true. No plastic collected. It's not true. Or filter. I picked oxygen already. Oxygen should be going in. There we go. So yeah, Jim. Like I guess if you were used to the starvation wrenching, then it's a big issue. I never did the starvation wrenching as a primary method of making plastic. Oh no, Stella. So I guess for me, maybe it was a little bit more forgiving in that sense. Oh, I lost the Pacus too, but that's okay. That's my own fault. The squash fries are okay. I honestly should put the squash fries up here because these things eat it. But for now, I can put it in the fridge is totally full. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back and get that mammoth and then just use the squash fries to put up here. And this mammoth has to go here to our shearing station, be shorn. My real early game oxygen for suits is 4x4 room with a liquid log and 2 gas pumps. Yeah, it's not too this is not too elaborate. I mean, I could do a lot better, but I really need things to be just simple and just work until I can get my Hydra online. And yeah, arguably this is costing me 120 watts of power more than I could if I put it in its own little room. But in theory, it should have been easier to set up, and I just happened to like colossally mess it up. You know what I mean? So it's okay. We fixed it now. It's good. No big deal. We're just gonna mine all this out. Don't get stuck, everyone, please. Please don't get stuck. And then we'll block it off once again. Oh, of course Turner got stuck. Oh. Buildings. It's your fault, Turner. Do not pee your pants. Get out. Get out. Oh, you can't get out. Oh my god. This is crazy. All right, there you go. Oh. It works fine, at least what I learned in an engineering degree. I mean, it'll work fine for now, but it's going to get outdated very, very quickly. So I wholeheartedly agree with Stringer's suggestion, but I'm hoping that I can bypass the need to build something more elaborate until I get my Hydra. In my last playthrough at this point in the game, I was sitting on somewhere 40 tons of plastic. I was already replacing all my ladders. Holy smokes, Jim. That's a lot of plastic. Very, very good indeed. We'll send the behemoth back so it can get fed and hopefully regrow its and shear it. So yeah, so I suppose that's no longer possible because of the nerf. Unfortunately, that kind of sucks, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I think that a lot of people were anticipating to have to play the game a little bit different than before, and now it's just, I guess that's what it's come to at this point. There, we'll continue that. Why is the behemoth there? I want you here. And putting comfy beds. This time I'm eking out just enough to get research done. Yeah, I guess that's part of the what everyone was saying in the on Reddit rather, to change up your playstyle a little bit, unfortunately. But that's one of the things about the game. It's always changing, and it's bound to keep changing, and that's kind of just how life is, I guess. Okay, let's get this going again. So we got this here. Rebuild all of this. And then build that. Circuit overloaded. That's just fantastic. And that will hopefully get rid of enough of the carbon dioxide that pools up here. Oh, what's going on here? We got some sand falling in. Hopefully there's no bad gases here. A little bit of polluted oxygen, a little bit of carbon dioxide, but nothing too serious. Nothing too serious. I'm just here to make fun of your dupes. In my last playthrough, I built a dedicated Hydra for my suits and make fun of their leader. I'm going to build a Hydra as soon as I get to here. I'm hoping that I can, as soon as this is online and working, we should be able to get down there no problem. We got one suit almost charged. As soon as we got the other suits charged, I'm gonna send my duplicants down. But the way I see it right now, there's no point in having them go down here. I mean, I guess I can send them down here just for doing random things, but there's no point in giving them major tasks and possibly getting stuck because they're not able to function efficiently enough. No gas overlay. Well, here's my gas overlay. So I have, if this is what you're talking about, Tappy. By the way, Tappy, thank you for joining tonight. I'm not using the mod though, if that's what you're asking. Jim says it's mostly that I'm just used to having efficient infinite plastic. Now I haven't to make decisions about what to actually make. I got you, Jim. Yeah, it's nice to have the infinite plastic at the beginning of the game from start to starvation ranching. Unfortunately, I guess it's no longer the case now, and they will have to be have to adjust our play styles, I suppose. Everything's going to take longer now if you can't starvation ranch the Drecos. Hey, Favor Jeans, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Unable to make efficiently enough. They can't breathe. Understand, Ethan? Oh, understood, Ethan. Keep having some sandfall in here. Okay, so that we're going to be exposing ourselves to space now. So I'm probably going to put a manual airlock here, so we don't lose any oxygen. I don't really care about the carbon dioxide, but I really don't want our precious oxygen to be being sent into outer space. That would not be too good. All right, so we got one Atmos sensor fully fueled now. The other ones are slowly starting to come online. So I think we're probably good to build the checkpoint at this rate, and then we can get everything else going. As far as I really need some transformers. There's so many different ways that we have to kind of plan. I'm just a little bit overwhelmed we have 150 cycles to go before this thing hits. So I just kind of want to take a minute to review the goal here of at least this stream. So I have the Atmos suits online. I think what we have to go for, we're cooling down with sweet corn, so that's good. I think what would be really nice to go for is to have some transformers set up, so we're not overloading our circuits constantly now that we're using a lot more power in various different directions. Like we have, I thought I already built this. So this wire alone has a potential load of 3,100 watts, and that's this is the gas filter is going to run 100% of the time. This is going to run a lot because they're going to be unloading their Atmos suits here, and the carbon dioxide is constantly going to pool up here. So I really think that we need to go for some transformers. Unfortunately, the way this is set up, I don't have a lot of space for transformers. Oh, chlorine is starting to creep. I have to get this ASAP done. There we go. So stop the chlorine creep there. So as far as transformers goes, I think maybe it's time to move these over a little bit as well, or at least make this pit a little bit bigger. But anyways, we can start sending our duplicants straight down now that they're in Atmos suits. We'll do that. Get that going. I don't know why I keep pausing there. Try to get this online potentially. This is currently overpressured. Hopefully it doesn't go dormant very soon, because I like to have that polluted water available, so we can use what's it called? Hydra. We can make a Hydra real soon. Then we'll basically have infinite oxygen production, and we'll also have infinite power. So that is kind of the plan and with regards to that. Now, maybe it's also worth it to build across. I don't know if that's super duper worth it, but it'll give our duplicants some run speed rather than constantly having to run down the abyssalite. And we're going to be doing a lot of running, so that's probably a good idea. Now, another reason why we have a liquid lock here is because last time I did this playthrough, I purposely tried to avoid going through the slime because it's going to create a ton of polluted, dirty oxygen that would otherwise get into our base. Well, now it's going to be blocked off because, well, this has to be actually be finished. Let's just go ahead and do that. And I'm not about to have my whole base filled with germs. There's the circuit damage that I was hoping wouldn't happen, but of course everything's on the same circuit, so why wouldn't it happen? But I think, yeah, building a couple transformers would certainly be a good idea in this situation. Let's go ahead, just kind of go like this, put all this on one, and then we'll super easy to build anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Just kind of go like this. And then continue this in the opposite direction. Maybe like that. Something like that. So get this done fairly quickly. What's the short and midterm plan against the Demolier? So the short-term plan is to get down here and uncover oil, which we need water for. So I also need to get this online. This will give us water for the oil, and it will give us water for an electrolyzer. I'm hoping that I can also get a duplicant leveled up so I know when it's about to go offline. Now, the long-term plan is to stop it from hitting so I can get the achievement, but ultimately to let it hit so that I can continue playing after it has hit. So I know what you're doing now, but I can't see how it's going to prevent a Demolier. So I want... Okay, oh, I see what I see, Marco. Sorry, I wasn't really looking at it from that perspective. So the chaos that's going to happen is this. This is where the Demolier impact zone will be. And I'm going to... You'll notice how I'm intentionally not building above this area, like any infrastructure. I'm going to build some insulated tiles that go across. And then that will hopefully prevent all the magma from destroying my base like it did last time. That's the long-term plan against it. Against the Demolier. This can be taken off. This should go like that. And then this will cut in half there. So now everything should be good power-wise. That should have solved a lot of our power issues. Probably. I would say, probably. In fact, let's go ahead and just do this. Boom. Put that in, and then we can also add another transformer if we need to on that circuit. So now this circuit has 900 watts. This has 1800. There we go. So Marcos, does that kind of clear things up a bit? Sorry, I wasn't really thinking as hard as I should have been about your question, but I think I got it now, right? Regarding the chaos. Yeah, praying for your dupes. Yeah, exactly. I'm praying for my dupes just to make it that far because the rate that they get stuck at is just really silly. Oh, I should probably take this out so this guy has access to food because he can't really get to the food in this way. And these guys are not really. I should probably put these in here, and then just put a door. I don't know if that's kind of worth it or not, but anyways, yeah, there we go. He's eating now. And then when this one hatches, I should have some more reed fiber that I can take. So yeah, go ahead and eat, guys. I need your feathers, so please go ahead and eat. Otherwise, I got to start ranching the mammoth to get feathers and reed fiber. I have 5 reed fiber now, so it's not too bad. Put on Atmos suit repair. My duplicants are working away. That's really good. The hydrogen vent here is going to be offline, so there's really no point in having access to it. I already know that from the previous playthrough. It goes offline fairly quickly. It might be online right now, but it goes dormant very, very soon. Burner. Let's see. Sana. Nails. Give nails hard dig. Everyone should probably have hard digging, and then research and Sunyar. Oh, I should build more boosters too. What boosters should I build here? Crop, extreme digging. So I do have a couple of possibilities for booster training. +5 athletics. That would be really nice. Let's build one of those. And then build a... I don't know, just that for now. I think that's a good start. I can only build one. I thought I could build more. Food has decayed. Suppress current. I don't want to keep seeing this on my screen. It makes me think that things are not going well. Is the Demolier a DLC thing? Yes, the Demolier is part of the prehistoric DLC. This one right here. And this asteroid is the prehistoric planetoid, I think it's called. Looks fun to play under that kind of pressure. Yeah, so Marcos, that's exactly what I was. I don't know if you caught that yesterday, if you were here or not, but I was talking about it yesterday, and that's one thing I really like about this asteroid is that not only do you play under the pressure of like having to try to get your asteroid to sustain itself, but you're also playing against time because you have an asteroid coming towards you. And I think that fits in so well with the theme of the game in general. Like, you know, you have this little asteroid in space that you're trying to like have a colony, and you have meteor showers and all this stuff. And then you have just a massive asteroid coming to your colony that's about to wipe you out. So I think that kind of works together very well, and it's a lot of fun. So let's delete this because we no longer need it, but we are still going to harvest more liquid. So we'll take that liquid actually. Maybe we'll take this one. That one seems like it's probably a little bit better. Hopefully we don't. I'm gonna save here just in case because I almost fear that my duplicants may open this and water's gonna go everywhere. Okay, it didn't. That's good. That is good. Anyways, this will just help continue doing the same. We'll go over here. This is just so it cools this area of the base. We don't want this getting too hot. And then also at the same time we deliver more water to our reservoir. There we go. Okay, so keep doing that. We have duplicants going down here to continue digging, so everything's going well. Sanyar's doing quite awesome. As far as skills goes, let's see. Sanyar will give, let's see, digging, construction, and suit training. There we go. So I want the other suit training because I think that's going to be pretty awesome. The athletics is really, really good. Anyways, we're making some headway now. This is good progress, I think. Just got to continue going down, getting that oil, and we'll probably end up building a lot of fire poles as well. But this is way better than having them run on the Abyssalite, I think. This gives them plus 25% run speed. Just an FYI of why I would do that, in case you were wondering. Now I do need the water sieve because I'm going to have to be filtering this water, and then also at the same time I have to delete the germs from it. So I think I'm going to run it through this cold biome. And I think the easiest way to do that is probably just to... well, what is this? Oh, this is the bio builder. Probably to put a liquid lock somewhere here to get into this space. And then just have a liquid reservoir here on a control, on a timer or something that allows the water to pass or not. With the chlorine. Luckily, we have all the chlorine trapped, so it's not like it's going anywhere. And we still have water here blocking everything, so that's good. Everything is... Oh, this is not blocked off. I gotta block this off. This should all be carbon dioxide. One packet of chlorine that went through. There's a lum here. Let's take this little guy and put him up here. I think this might be over pressure or too many if I put him in there. I don't know. I don't know yet, but we'll just leave it for now. Okay, so we're past the quarter mark. I'm still feeling pretty good. We're going to get that hydrogen cache that William was telling us about. It's somewhere over here. And this will also unlock ice, which is really nice because ice will allow us to use temporary cooling with the temp shift plate if we really have to. So if we have to cool these down, which I think they should be okay now. Well, this also requires dirt. Gotta make sure I have... Do I have to set up pips? I have plenty of dirt. I don't have a lot of polluter dirt though. That's kind of why why the Seacom is like a little bit less appealing to me than going straight for the oil. I wish these guys would keep eating so they could... I might have to put them in a ranch, actually. That would be really, really, really nice. What do these guys eat? Do these guys eat, like, literally everything? Feed on small critters and produce brine ice. Well, they are eating because they are producing the, I guess, brine. It's just their feathers don't seem to be growing all that quickly. Maybe that has something to do with their happiness, like Jim was talking about with the glossy Drecos. If that's the case, that's going to create a lot of problems for us. Because it's going to force us to... Well, we're going to run out of feathers at some point, if that's the case. So we may have to look at ranching these guys, actually. So what do these guys eat? These guys eat dewdrips. This is the dewdrip plant is minus 35 to 5, so I'd have to be inside of a cold biome. Oh, I hope it doesn't get to that. I really hope it doesn't get to that. I hope that these guys just eat enough down here that they can regrow their feathers. One fully grown Ovargo can feed 2 lums. Ovargra can grow 8 left and 8 to the right. Yeah, it's just... I think that's why I kept the 2 here. I think the 2 is going to produce enough peat for us. I should put another one here, though. I don't know why I never finished that one. Let's do that. Ovargra node. No seed selected. Well, I mean, I want to select it. Oh, because I already have vines growing over top of it. But I have to delete the vines. Well, anyways, not going to worry about that right now. Just get these guys figured out. Research is completed on the water sieve, and we're still making our way down. Still taking quite a while. How much material do we have to build the fire pole? We have quite a bit. So let's go ahead and continue the fire pole. The efficient lum ranch designs all end up looking weird to make room for the vines. Oh, I've seen a couple of those on Reddit. They do look a little bit weird, don't they? They do indeed. Suit training booster, nice. Let's get that to Stella. They have ranching, extreme digger, and suit training. And now Sanyar has digging. So yeah, they each have their own specialized digging booster. I wonder if it would make more sense to split that up. Or, you know what? Maybe just give Stella another booster of her own with the extreme digging. Can I make another one? I can't make another one right now because they don't have enough microchips, I don't think. Can I make it? Where's the crafting station? This guy. So I could make a regular digging booster, and I can give it to the other bionic duplicate. I don't know. I think it's fine for now. I'd rather have them have extremely high morale than kind of be evened out. So I'm pretty happy with it at this point. I'm just thinking I may have to ranch the Rexes. The Rexes and the Dartles. Or I could just ranch the Mammoth. The Mammoth gives me 5 reed fiber at a time. And all I have to do is ranch what's it called? The squash fries. Which I have to do inside of a cold biome. But I need ethanol for it. Unless I plant it manually with the pips. Which I can do because I have pips. A real efficient lum ranch uses pneumatic doors so that the ovagra can grow more confined and the lums can self-harvest. Yeah, this is certainly not an efficient design. This is more like, just get me by. Just get me by. Here's a little bit more oxygen I can get myself into. Basically, right now, this is my bottleneck. I need to get this going, and I have to save all of my reed fibers. I have 4 reed fiber and 4 feathers and 3 reed fibers, which I'm going to have to use for repair. What is causing me not to be able to make my last atmos? Oh, it's a nickel. All right. Well, let's just make the nickel for that. Put it to 10, so we have a little bit extra nickel. More pip pig or an oxyfern? Oxyfern is pretty interesting because I can delete some carbon dioxide. But I'm thinking pips, like I don't really need to delete carbon dioxide. I think pips are perfectly fine here. The chlorine is starting to creep up a little bit. Prefer not to have that. I guess as I dig down more, that'll sort of subside. Dig this out too. And just keep digging this. Made a mess. Why? Dude. Okay, at least it's not going in the clean water, but why? Why do you guys get stuck every single time? That wasn't as bad as the last one. At least it's not inside the clean water. They may as well just put it right in here with the rest of it. Hilarious. Actually, I should be putting this, now that I have the water sieve, I should be putting this on its permanent loop. But what can I feed polluted water to? This is the other question. 'Cause I don't think I have any reed fibers on this map. Can I feed it to anything that is like I don't think I have arbor trees either. Do I have any acorns? Arbor acorns? I do not. Is there anything that I can feed them to? Maybe I can go use there's a teleporter somewhere on this map. Probably. Maybe the other asteroid has acorns. Not quite sure. Anyways, we're making our way down. Making our way down. While we do that, I suppose let's begin building the infrastructure for moving this water around as well. In fact, this is what we should do. Do something like this. Not open that up yet. Make sure everything else is built, just in case I really mess up. Oh, that's kind of what I was worried about. Okay, so it worked out okay in the end. Do something like that, and then if I delete this, no, they should be able to build that, and I'll delete this, and they should be able to build that. Uh-oh, now I'm going to be overpressured. Oh, no. That's not good. I messed that up. I'm going to be overpressured. I'm going to start breaking the walls, I think. I might have to redo that. I don't even know where that polluted water went. It seems like it's okay. Okay, it's not quite full yet. I was looking at the 12 kilograms here, and I thought it said 1,200 kilograms, not 12 kilograms. I kind of spooked myself. Please don't break. Please don't break it. All right, good. Good. So everything's going according to plan. Just gonna have to make sure that I'm not getting any... I am getting a little bit of chlorine here now, so... I think it's time to block this off, and this will unfortunately block us off. Well, I guess I can sweep this. You know what? Let's sweep this up. This will give my duplicants something to do anyways, while the others are trying to dig down and do stuff here. I certainly want this done over everything else. This is going to be sweep only all, and then let's see here. Not harvest. Where's my sweep icon? This one. Let's get rid of all that. And I think we've done a good job at sufficiently cooling this down. Yeah, 35 degrees now. That's really nice. Probably should build some more mess tables as well. Let's see if I can make any more. No, can't make any more microchips for the time being. I also want to come up this way and get access to this geyser. So we'll do that to get that started to set up. Oh, we have some gold amalgam. Nice. That'll be super useful as well. We'll kind of start mining this area out a little bit. I'm just gonna look away for a second, guys. So just give me a moment here. Just want to check something on Twitch. Right, cool. Uh-oh, what did I do? Hey, elusive ocelot. Oh, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just, it said my stream was unstable on Twitch, so I was just making sure I had an actual stream going on Twitch. I wanted to make sure that I was not just dead or something. So you didn't do anything. Thank you for being here, by the way, elusive ocelot. Really appreciate it. Stringer says, to gain a lot of microchips, wouldn't you be able to take on another Biodupe and have him on a sleep schedule? That's a really good point, Stringer. I didn't think about that. I probably could at this point because now I have sufficient power production. So it might be something that I can sustain. I mean, it certainly wasn't something I could do at the beginning of the game. But I'm also not in a rush to power up the duplicants. I usually never am. I know this sounds kind of crazy, but I get really nervous about having too many skills allotted because I don't want them to throw a fit on me. So I'm just very passive when it comes to assigning skills. In fact, I usually forget to do it quite often. I don't think the nits can sting, right, when my duplicants are wearing Atmos suits. There's just so many germs here that we got to get rid of. Oh no. But yeah, I guess Stringer, I'm also not very well versed in the Atmos suits themselves. So sorry, Atmos suits, the bionic duplicants themselves. So it's something that I'm constantly learning about. So I never actually thought about the sleep schedule in order to get more microchips, but I suppose that's obviously a very viable method. Germ water. Yum yum. Yeah, we have so we're gonna have to filter this and also send it into the chlorine area. And I'm still trying to decide how or what the best way about doing that is. So where's my hydrogen cache? It's gonna be somewhere here. I have lots of gold amalgam. Gotta go over to the right, I think, to get to it. Yeah, the germy water is not something that I want to play around with, especially if I'm going to be building a Hydra. See if I can analyze this. Or do I just need... Can Quinn do it? What does someone need to analyze? I forgot what they need. Quinn does have 2 research, so they can do geographic analysis. I don't think they need this one. No, that's for material science. Also, another thing that I like to do, Stringer, and I don't know if this is what other people do, it's just, for me, it's always seemed to always work out, is to keep slots open for my duplicants. Like, I know bionic duplicants, you can switch around boosters fairly rapidly, but keep a couple of regular duplicants with skill points available, just in case I need someone else to do a certain task. Then I can always assign them some skill points in a hurry. But I guess with bionic duplicants, it would make more sense to have what's it called? Microchips readily available to make whatever you need. So I have a teleporter here. I wonder if I can teleport, if I can find my teleporter for the other asteroid and possibly go over to it. Unreachable. Unreachable for Quinn, but I guess that's because there's an ammo. I don't have enough Atmos suits. So, oh well. Let's keep going down. And I think it's somewhere to the right, so... Keep going with the fire pole as well. There she goes. Oh no! Trivaldo! Ah! You're killing me, Trivaldo. Killing me. Is that allowed to be said on YouTube? I hope so. I just got a big message from YouTube. Demonetized. See what we got. I'll take the tablets. I mean, Stringer has a point. So I could take another bionic duplicate at this point and just have them build microchips for me. I mean, I'm certainly producing enough oxygen and enough power to run another one. I'm just wondering if it's a worthwhile tax on my colony. Like, I am running pretty low on power pretty constantly. So I think I'm going to wait. I think I'll wait for the time being and just take the tablets and just be happy with the tablets. Oh, I have no storage available. I should be filtering this too, because I have a lot of polluted dirt here. Then I can finally start getting rid of this, blocking this off so the chlorine doesn't keep coming up. Keep taking this off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then take that as well. Still got to keep with the nickel. It's pretty smart. I never thought about emergency skill points. Then again, this is the kind of first DLC that makes you feel like you need urgent things done. Yeah, exactly. So the first time I played this, there was a lot that I was trying to learn with the DLC. And then I was also... I'm also still learning bionic duplicates. I'm not very well versed in them, like I said. So There was a time when I was playing with the bionic duplicates, and I had no idea that I needed somebody who can do meta. I've literally played this game for over 1,000 hours and never had like a doctor. I'm sure I've assigned skill points into these before, but I don't think I've ever used them. But the last playthrough that I did was the very first time I needed to use bedside manner because I almost got a duplicate evolved with Pokeshells that it just happened to have an egg nearby. So when I started playing with bionic duplicates, I didn't know I had to have medicine compounding in order to make the gear bomb from this thing. So it's kind of funny. You're evolving me, Trivaldo. Yeah, that's how I have to put it. Trivaldo doing all the work and their leader complaining. Trivaldo's always getting in the messy areas. I have to give him that. He's really putting in the work. Excuse me, I tried to mute my mic there. I don't know if that came through. I apologize if it did. I double tapped my mic to mute it, and then I unmuted right after. So classic capitalism. No unions in my colony or my asteroid. This is almost full again. This one should be relocated to here, I think. And then I can close this area off once all the garbage is picked up. The reason I'm doing this is just so I can close this off and I can get the chlorine to not be up here. And as I keep digging down, I should be able to get more. Like maybe I'll deconstruct a couple of these so the chlorine and the carbon dioxide can fall in a little bit, because this is going to give us a lot more space for that to happen. This little water lock is doing a great job. Really holding up. I like it. Now, in terms of continuing to dig, I think we should probably start building some plumbing here as well, because we're going to be delivering oil and we're going to be delivering water. Oil for sure. I'm still not decided if I'm going to make the... Maybe that's not what I want to do. Maybe I'm going to have to think about that. Let's just get access to the hydrogen cache at this point before I start going too deep into that thought process. I think it's somewhere over here. Somewhere in this area, maybe. Oh, wait, there's another geyser here. Let's see what that is. This is a steam vent. Okay, there's my steam vent. I think somebody asked about that earlier. So that's actually really helpful. Steam is very, very hot. I don't think... Yeah, that might be something to go for as well. Although we have some very cold chlorine here. Maybe that would be useful for us. We also have weezeworts we could plant all over the base if we had to. So maybe it's something else to look into like down the road. Build a couple of these guys there. Maybe what you're not should be doing, Ethan, you're evolving me here with your charades. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. That's all. Just kind of thinking out loud. I don't have a plan for where to go after this. That's kind of my, let's say, problem. So I know I need to get to oil, but I'm trying to think ahead and see, like, what else do I need besides oil? You know, I need water. Like, I have a lot of water, but at a certain point, I'm going to need more water. And oh, okay, ooh, scared me a little bit. That's just a little bit of polluter dirt. So yeah, there's a lot of considerations that we can make here. Like, we also need to maybe ranch Rexes. And in order to ranch Rexes, we need little critters. Maybe we need to ranch Pips, so we can have Rexes, and so their feathers can grow, because they're not growing right now. I was hoping that they'd be growing if I just put them back, but they don't seem to be doing that. I think it has something to do with their... Oh, feather growth is 6%. Wow, that's really slow. 7%. Oh my goodness. We're definitely going to have to ranch something. This is 0%. I mean, this mammoth, when it incubates and finally hatches, at least we'll get some more reed fibers out of that. IT man, too much space. Are you going for the meteor? Or I'm going to break it to get the achievement. And then I'm going to let it hit and try to get the achievement for living with it for 100 cycles. That is the plan for this. How are you doing tonight, IT man? Share those thoughts with us. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying my best to continue to share and to also stay focused. So I get myself into a pickle a lot by focusing on things that don't matter. Their feathers will have growth spurts when they eat. I gotcha. Okay, Stringer. So yeah, they're eating very, like, I'll have to keep an eye on it. If by next stream they don't grow significantly, then I think I'll certainly have to wrench them. Which is fine because this stream is already how long have I been going here? Whoops, I don't know what I just did there. Hour and a half. So basically, if I go for another half an hour to an hour, and if these things haven't grown, then we'll have to consider wrenching them on the next episode, which I haven't done before. So that'll be another interesting thing to to try for me to set up. Kind of hard, but still fine. That's IT man. Referring to the meteor impact, I assume. Or are you telling me? Oh, these are taking forever. Let's go. I need this done so I can get my hydrogen. Okay, so it's starting to fall. We have to keep digging though. Is this going to be a lot of heat? This is a lot of heat. So maybe I should be... I mean, not that I really care. Actually, I don't really care about the heat. In this case. Holy smokes! Marcos just tipped that's Brazilian currency, I assume. Got a bill now, Ethan. Have a good night. Thank you so much for the super chat for the 2 Brazilian. I'm not sure what... Let me see what BRL is. Just going to do a quick Google here. Brazilian, I assume it's Brazilian. What's BRL currency? I'm just trying to see how do you pronounce it. BRL stands for Brazilian real. Brazilian reals. Thank you so much, Marcos, for the Brazilian real super chat. And thank you for hanging out with me this episode. I really appreciate your support, as always. And I hope you have a good night. Hopefully you get to catch the VOD and see how much progress we made on the until the next episode. I'll be back Wednesday, Marcos. So have yourself a great night. Reyes, it's pronounced Reyes. What did I say? I said reels, right? That's what Google told me. I'm sorry, Marcos. I'm sorry, Marcos. I just said Google told me real. I don't know why. I don't know why that didn't include it. That's probably not how you say it. Anyways, I really do appreciate your super chat and thank you so much, regardless of my butchered pronunciation. All right, cool. So let's keep going. I suppose I can probably I have a little bit of chlorine buildup here. I want to ideally get rid of more of this carbon dioxide, but oh, we have 13 data banks too. Reyes. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that Reyes. This Marcos is a regular. I want to make sure I get that right. Reyes. I mean, at least they can come down quickly with the fire pole, but they just take so long to get back up. I really wish I did have plastic ladders here. They are moving a lot quicker than if they were stuck, or than if I took them more recently, because otherwise they wouldn't have the athletic rating to move that quick. I am pretty happy with regards to that, but anyways, let's block this up, and then I don't know, maybe we'll just leave that for now. I don't have any more, because I want to kind of forget about the carbon dioxide for the meantime. The flux. What does the flux give me? That gives me wood. Wood is not good for Atmo suits. I was hoping that I had another way to get reed fiber. If I had if there was a reed fiber on this map, I would be cooking right now. So I have so much polluted water to use for reed fibers. We'll take some rust. Hey, OX Rain, how are you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. In case you didn't know, you'll need a dupe with schematic skill in order to use the soldering station, which allows you to make higher skilled boosters for your bio dupes. Yep, so I already have that. I'm just basically waiting on some more microchips. I think one of my bioduplicants themselves knows how to do that. Okay, here's my shipping container, and if I remember correctly, the hydrogen cache is somewhere in this area. So as soon as Stella is done, I'm going to get her to... I want to keep the aloe vera intact. Not that I really need it, but I'm going to get her to start going over here. Open this area up so I can reveal more of this map. Carbon dioxide. Nice. There it is. Nice. All right, so... how do we want to approach this? Let's take this off. And then we can go straight... Ooh, no. This is the mistake I made last time. By opening this area up entirely, I have to reseal it in order to get access to this. I want to come in from below. So I want to go like this. I already had this planned out. I almost messed it up twice in a row. So I want to come down here. Actually, Stella, you could just go ahead and do this, you know. You don't have to. You don't have to leave. Hey, it's okay. Arald Sinclair, is that did I get that right? Arald Sinclair, thank you for your subscription on YouTube. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you're having a great night. Perfect. So I don't even need the ladders here, actually. Oh, there's a mammoth here. Nice. You know what we're doing with that mammoth. Since it can't really eat in here anyways, it's just kind of stuck. I'm going to get the reed fiber from that mammoth. And then we'll send it up to the top, and hopefully it can grow a little bit. Right now, the poor guy's stuck. So we'll help him out a little and send him up to the pasture. And then we're going to come through here and build our hydrogen and all that stuff in here. So ventilation. We're going to do gas. What do we have here? Iron ore? Okay, that's fine. I don't really care for the iron ore. Going to put a smart battery. Maybe somewhere here. I haven't planned this out either, but see, this is both 100. So maybe we'll do something like this. Sinclair says, I'm good. I was thinking about going back to Ani, but I remember I got so overwhelmed by the temperature and stuff before I spaced out. Well, You found the right YouTube channel, Sinclair. I love helping new players out, and my whole channel is based around that. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on my streams or here, since you're already here. I try to make all my videos new player friendly, and with the expectation that or with the intention of making them as basic as possible to try to help in those situations. So just to give you a little TLDR on how I manage heat, this is not really the best example because we're playing on the Prehistoric DLC, which basically means there's a giant meteor heading towards us. So we're kind of skipping a lot of the steps that I would normally take in order to protect my base from heat. But this is the easiest way to manage heat early on. These power producers, the peat burners, these would be like your coal generator equivalents. These should be moved to the outside of your base as soon as possible because they generate a ton of heat. Same with the smoker here. The smoker generates a lot of heat. It's 51 degrees around the smoker. And so this area is just kind of heating everything up super quickly. And in an ideal playthrough, if you had lots of time to do this, instead of fighting against time because this thing's headed your way, you would take these peat burners and the smoker and move it just on the outside of your base and keep the rest of your colony where your duplicants are trying to survive and eat surrounded by insulated tiles. And just having done that alone, you'll be way ahead of the curve because that will allow you to essentially not worry about producing heat and thus not having to worry about cool down your base. Now, eventually you will continue to heat up just based on like the critters themselves can be very hot. The duplicants themselves can be very hot. And you might bring very hot material into your base from hot biomes that you might dig into. So there are still some exceptions. But for the most part, you should be able to not worry about any sort of heat if you for a very long time if you just follow those very basic tips. So if you do get back into Ani, I hope that helps you out, and I hope that you check out my videos. And admittedly, when I started YouTube, I didn't make videos as good as I do now. I think I do a lot better. So but I still think that they're very viable, and I hope that you check them out. Rain says, opened my game yesterday and loaded up my save, spent hours only to realize the save is broken due to the quality of life update since they moved the blast shot maker to a new research shop. Oh no, that's very unfortunate, Rain. Is there no like, so does that mean everybody's save broke because of that? That seems like a huge oversight by Clay. Why would they make it so that something like that breaks your entire game? That seems crazy. I'm very sorry to hear that, Rain. But you know, I always say that I love restarting. Restarting is my favorite part. So if you have any if you want to have any optimism about that, I guess you just have to embrace the restart. I don't know what else to say to try to make a bad situation good. St. Clair says, we'll watch the playthrough first. I see a lot of new stuff. Yeah, this playthrough has a lot of new stuff in it. I'm also, keep in mind though that if you only have the vanilla game, I do have the spaced out Frosty Planet, Bionic, and Prehistoric DLC enabled all on this run. So you'll see a lot of stuff that you wouldn't see, for instance, if you only had spaced out. So just keep that in mind. If you're watching this with the intention of learning things, there's going to be a lot that you see here that's not in the vanilla version of the game. But I'm happy that you're here, and I hope that you enjoy, and thank you so much for your subscription. We're going to build some hydrogen generators here. Basically what my plan is, this hydrogen cache has an enormous amount of hydrogen in it. There's 600 kilograms. So this is going to basically power our way through the oil. And I'm going to release this hydrogen. It's going to push out all the oxygen that's here. And then from there, we can close it off. So that's what we're doing in this area. And I'm gonna steal this mammoth. I'm gonna steal the reed fiber from this mammoth as well. And then they can hang out here together or whatever. I don't even know where oh, there it is. So the fur growth. Okay. So I should probably try to build some more squash plants because there's only one available right now. Oh, there's some more over here, actually. So maybe if I just dig across, my mammoths can get to them. They can do some more eating, which would be very, very good. Very good for them. Very good for me. It's not really broken, but since it moved the research, do not have any third tier rad bull. It's going to take forever to get it online before the demo layer hits. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying, Rain. But yeah, Jim is right. You should get it. I demolished it already, but you should get it from research that's already existing. Like, it should be a free unlock. So that's still a little bit strange that it's breaking your playthrough. Although, yeah, it is a little bit strange, I think. Let's see. Stringer says, my current playthrough was over 900 cycle when Quality of Life came out. My save was fine. Seems like a few unfortunate cases. Yeah, I did see on Reddit that some people had their games break, unfortunately. So yeah, I need these guys or these mammoths to like eat everything here. If I wonder if I put this here, if they can get down. I think they should be able to. Just maybe take that out as well. Then they can eat this as well at the same time. So we're 64 cycles in. We finally got our hydrogen up. I think we're doing pretty good here so far. Do I put a smart battery here or maybe not? These produce 1800 or 1600 watts of power. Yeah, I think I do need a smart battery. I don't want to be running those indefinitely, that's for sure. Mammoth patty makes us coal and clay. Let's just do 10 of these. That's why I said it broke. It's an old save and it didn't build the... I see. Well, that's unfortunate, Rain. I'm sorry to hear that. Where's my oil? Oil is coming. Oil is coming. Hold your horses. I'm making my way down. I got the ladder shaft already built. We have Atmos suits online, so we're making our way. I'm not taking any more dupes for now. They're going to be incredibly slow and kind of worthless. So the base is a little bit cooler now as well. We're harvesting water from different areas, so it's 35 degrees. I guess I don't have to run my smoker for a while because I have... Actually, the veggie pepper is only 95. Okay. So we'll keep that going, whatever. I suppose I could take more duplicates. What we're really going to be struggling with is our mammoths. Oh, they can't get over there. Oh. Let's fix that for them. Oh, we have some squeaky puffs. These might be good to get because they eat chlorine, right? Yeah, okay. That'd be nice because we can get rid of the chlorine that's in our base. We can also... Let's see. Move this to here. We have 2 plants growing right now. I almost feel like I don't think these guys can get up there. This little dartle. So adorable, so cute. I have to give it to the Rexes though. There we go. Now you guys can eat. Eat up, please. I need your fur. Oil's coming though. We're super close to oil. We have some mercury here. That's cool. We got some nectar potential as well. If I brought some lights down here. Keep going to the oil though. Admittedly, I don't really care about the the nectar at this point. Maybe I should. What do we have down here that I can build with? We have diamond, granite. That's the one I'm looking for. So we'll just build like a... We'll just build that so it doesn't take forever for my duplicates to run. St. Clair says, so that big ass meteor is looming behind the asteroid. Yeah, so this is it right here. If you watch St. Clair, if you watch episode 3, like if you're bored of or I end the stream or whatever, go watch the end of episode 3 and this meteor hits and you get to see what it looks like. Because I totally botched the first go around and I had the meteor hit at cycle 100. Now this time it's going to hit at cycle 200. So I have a lot more time to get things working. So I'm a little bit less stressed, but at the same time, I have to be conscious of the fact that it's still coming towards us. That's a liquid sulfur geyser. That's nice. Nice to have. So yeah, we're doing our best, but I have made some mistakes in terms of just being efficient in this run. A cool salt slush geyser. Nice. That is great cooling. We have some cooling there just in case we need it. Holy smokes, that's lucky. Oh, we have some more feathers here. Perfect. So we're getting some good reveals on this map. Really, really good reveals. Awesome, awesome stuff. We'll do some heavy watt wire. Bring it all the way down here. And bring it to here. We'll do a transform at some point. And then we'll put a... actually, we'll do this. Come down here. No, we'll just come down straight. Straight is fine. And then we'll put this like so. No, what am I doing? That's not gonna work. We're gonna put this here. Like that. Yeah, so the point of the Prehistoric Planet pack is that this thing is coming towards you, and you can select if it's going to hit in 100 cycles, 200 cycles, or 400 cycles, and then there's a couple more. It's nice to see that there's goals, and goals are some sort back than just to survive. Yeah, so this is definitely a little bit more challenging because not only are you trying to get your duplicants to like sustain themselves, but also you're fighting against an existential crisis. And to give you an idea, this is the impact zone here, so that wherever it's like a little bit shaded. And once this demolier hits, it's going to this is basically going to be a whole new biome with a lot of different materials like metals, and then we're going to have magma spewing all over our base. So the long-term plan of this playthrough is to first of all save the colony so I get the achievement for it, but then I'm going to let it hit and then survive with it for 100 cycles, which will also give me another achievement. So the cannon run is going to be to let it hit and try to survive. You need tiles below the quartz to be able to mine. Oh, okay. Do I? Okay. Thank you for that, Sakurang. Yeah, it's unreachable. I gotcha. Thank you so much for that. I was wondering what's taking forever. Let's get this built, and then yeah, we'll have some automation wire here as well. Luckily we have some lead to do that. And then this has to have power. And then of course we'll have to prime this to get the gas pump working in the first place. And we'll do that with a little bike, the bicycle, no, hamster wheel thing. Hamster wheel thing. William sent you a new mail. Thank you so much for coming by. I will check that out as soon as we're done the stream. Is it a record-breaking save file by any chance? I got to your hydrogen cache. I have a lot better idea now of what I'm going to do with this than I did before. I'm going to open this up and just let the hydrogen push out all the oxygen and then block it off here. And then just have this infrastructure in place to use when I need to have these online. New record, 36 turn destroyed Demolier. Holy smokes, William. That's crazy. I'm definitely going to check that out. Do you want me to feature that on the next stream, William? That sounds awesome. Try move the quartz to your research room. Easy to, oh yeah, you're right. It's a good point. I mean, basically anywhere here would be light would be very helpful at this point. We'll just put it here for now. Up to you. Well, I think it would be cool to show the chat how you did it. So I will definitely do that, William. That sounds awesome. Thank you so much for sending that to me. And I'll show you the progress of how we are doing. So we have 10 reed fibers, 4 feathers. We have our Atmos suits up and running. We have fire poles, ladders. We're just getting to the hydrogen now. The oil is right below us, so got to keep going down for the oil. With biofuel, William, says Sekarang. Actually, I should probably turn off auto harvest here, so I can have the lums just eat it. Where are the lums? Did they pass away? Yeah, they passed away. I can probably put those in the smoker. Let's turn off the veggies for the meantime, and put the tender briskets in there. That's seriously impressive. Oh no, what's this in here for? This guy's gonna attack our duplicates. How did he get in there? No, that is seriously cool, Liam. I'm definitely gonna show that on the next stream if you don't mind. I think we can all learn something from that. The world record is 28. The 36 is not bad. That is 28 is also seriously awesome. What's this? Aluminum. Nice. Down with the lums. Hey, Kevin, you made it just in time. Wake up, gnats. I think that's the saying. Down with the lums, wake up the gnats. Appreciate you guys joining tonight. So let me just go over the progress for those of you who've just joined. We have a lot of cool... I mean, this base is... I have been a little bit slow at certain parts, but I have a much more robust infrastructure. Like, our base is not in a constant fear of melting down from different directions. So everything is running fine here. Atmos suits are online. Food is very stable. I have the fire poles complete to get down to the hydrogen cache. My hydrogen infrastructure is almost complete as well. And just getting down to the oil. Oh, we have another mammoth here. Nice. Mammoths everywhere. And Kevin, I don't know if you caught that in the chat, but William sent me a save file where he stops the Demolier hitting in 36 cycles. So that is crazy, crazy good. And I'm going to feature that in the next stream. I'll get that loaded up and we'll see how he did it. Zakarang says, I beat the Demolier in 60 cycles. Nice. That's also really good. Holy smokes. You guys are awesome. That is really good stuff. Is there is it, how do I ask? Is beating the Demolier in a world record situation like that, is it very heavily dependent on the asteroid that you're playing on, or the strategy, or a little bit of both? With slime, it's easy, Sakurang says. With biodupe, it's easier. The biodupes have made a huge difference. That was a great suggestion. Okay, so I'm a little. By the way, I'm just to commentate more on the gameplay while you guys are talking about the Demolier thing there. I'm a little bit less worried now about my reed fiber that I have. I have 2 behemoths here that I have yet to shear. I have one over here that's somewhere. I have a Rex. So I think we're doing pretty good in that regard. I really wish I had a reed fiber somewhere. That would be awesome, but... He's the YouTuber whose catchphrase is super easy, barely an inconvenience for those unfamiliar. That'd be an interesting thing to learn. I'm gonna write that down. Gotta keep going with my fire pole here. We should be pretty close to our oil now, I would think. Get this online as well. Let's do, I don't know, let's do 60. Asmongold, easy game. Easiest game of my life. Asmongold just had a Dark Side fill on the other day, or I don't watch Asmongold, but that was an interesting interview, to say the least. This is gonna have to have something done about it at some point. Oh, someone's trapped. I didn't even notice. Oh, it's Sanyar. That's the first time Sanyar's got stuck. Ooh, I unlocked a little bit of hydrogen there. That's actually not my intent. I mean, at least the chlorine too. The chlorine's not good. That's what destroyed my base last time. I probably shouldn't have. You know what? Before this becomes a total nightmare for me, I'm just gonna block this off. We'll deal with that when I get liquid locks up for here. Perfect. I do not feel like dealing with. I shouldn't have even gone up there. I just wasn't paying attention. I don't want to deal with the chlorine again until I have a liquid lock to go up there. I guess I can always block this off and just use this as my main. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's a really good idea. Just go like this. Oops, I made that. I did that wrong. Like so. Something like this, and then just use this exit as my main way to go up. And then I have liquid locks. Insufficient oxygen production. I guess since I've opened my base a little bit, it's caused this a little bit of change in that. Okay, 4% and 16%. So they're not eating it the fastest. I mean, certainly could be a lot quicker. I could put a pip here to maybe plant some more. Let's see if the pip helps. If there's any seeds that it can plant for me. Okay, this is complete. Let's make sure I have everything. I have ventilation hooked up. I have automation hooked up. I have power hooked up. So all I have to do now is basically open. There's a seed right there. Put that up there. If you have a problem loading my save, be patient and troubleshoot it. I will. I wrote down your instructions from the last episode. You said, if you want to load up my save, you need to copy the file to your save folder and load your game. Save to overload my save file to register it in game and then replace it again. So I did write that down so I would be able to accomplish this feat. This is also getting a little bit too high. Let's go ahead and dig some more. Gonna have to start dealing with this at some point. I really wish I had reed fiber to feed it to, because then I'd be just cooking with the amount of thimble reeds. I mean thimble reeds, and I'd be really cooking with that. But I don't think I have the proper biome to find it. Oh well, it is what it is. Got to keep going. This poor little guy is totally stuck, so we're gonna move him up here and get him all sheared up. This mammoth, I don't know what we're gonna do with this mammoth. Maybe we'll just put him over here. Oh, and we got to keep going with I guess the tender brisket's kind of taking a long time, but we can go back to the veggie poppers after. Keep that production sustained. Tender briskets 30. Wow, that's a lot of calories. I should probably take off the figs here. Tender brisket. Yeah, there we go. And then the veggie poppers. The sweet corn I can probably put over here. So okay, whatever. Well, we'll put the sweet corn in there. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Let's see what are we doing now? Well, okay, I'm gonna play for another maybe 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna try to get to the oil biome, and then we'll call it a stream. So we're just waiting for, I don't know what my duplicates are working on, but we'll just wait for them to finish whatever they're doing, and then yeah, this has been doing great. This little blob of water here, really nice. Wonder if it's let's check this. This is going to go dormant at some point. 32 cycles. This is a lot of water that we're going to be getting. Unfortunately, probably not enough based on how much is available. The sustain. I mean, maybe I can run electrolyzers from there. Well, do me a favor and send me a reply just to confirm I sent it to the right person. Okay, I'm gonna check right now. Yes, I got it. It says Demolier destroyed in 36 cycles as your subject. So I do have it. I have your ones from November 26th as well. Need to make a storage bin with high priority data banks. Gotcha. All right, so now I think I'm ready to open this up and then just close it off really, really quick. Actually, I'm not. That's not a really priority. I want to get down here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with that. There it is, the oil biome. And then we have our oxygen cache somewhere here as well. I know it's around here somewhere, which I think it's a little bit over here. But anyways, we're gonna keep going down before we worry about that. There's a lot more to do before we get to the hydrogen. Got some ethanol here too. It's pretty good. How's that water tank coming along? the water tank. Well, this one is doing perfectly fine. The expanded water tank is sort of on pause right now. Not really any particular reason for it. This one's doing okay. I'll eventually have to deal with it. This one's looking quite grim. This is about to be overpressured. Although it might be easy enough just to relocate the water into here and make this one bigger. Yeah, so it's a couple things to worry about. Oh, larvas, nice. Put these guys down here. Help get rid of some of the carbon dioxide. Toasty surroundings. Good thing you're still drinking water. Maybe I should have more water tanks. Yeah, let's keep going with this. We're almost at the end here. Is there any zombie spores floating around that I have to worry about? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, let's go this way. We'll build a little area here where we have a little catch area, so if we have stuff melting, it doesn't go directly in. I think that's probably a good idea or something. So maybe we won't build the ladder just yet. Anyways, we got down to the oil, which was kind of my goal for this episode. So I think we're going to probably call it right around here. We're gonna maybe just finish this. When you are done with the stream, you can load my save, and I'm happy to answer your questions. Yeah, so I'm gonna load it for the viewers on Wednesday stream. I'm probably gonna stream Wednesday. If you are around for that, we can do like I can ask you questions there if you like. I'm gonna end tonight's stream though, so I'm not gonna have time to do it here, but I am more than happy to do it Wednesday. If you can't make it Wednesday, I can do it Friday. But yeah, for now, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, please don't tell me you're stuck. You're idle. Are you able to get out if you need to? No, you can't. You need to build yourself out. Well, hopefully you can figure that out, Sanyar, because I don't know how you guys always do that. Okay, there we go. We have some granite. Perfect. So yeah, we're gonna end it there. We're gonna end it with doing some blueprints. We have one blueprint. All right, because we did them last episode. And we got some striped electro socks. Okay. William says, "Oh, you can do it without me." I'm sure lots of people can answer it anyway. Yeah, I mean, it'll be. I'm sure I can. I don't know how saves sharing works in Ani, but maybe you can. Is it just like one save that you sent, or can I rewind? Is it like a full save folder where you can rewind and see like the last 10 cycles? Because that would be interesting to go through each of your last 10 and see the progress that you made leading up to it. But regardless, I think we'll figure it out. And what I'll do Wednesday, William, is I'll wait until you're on stream, and if you decide to come, and if not, then we'll go through it at the end and we'll take a look. Or I can wait till Friday. We'll see. But I'll no, it's just one save. The files are too large. Got it. I got you. Yeah, so they still get stuck. John says, thanks for streaming. Sean, thank you for showing up and being here to support me. That's why I stream. I stream because it's fun, and you guys are very supportive of me and like to watch and hang out. So thank you for showing up, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So just a little recap of how I think the base is going. 130 cycles to go, right? So this is a lot better than the last run. We have a somewhat semi self-sustaining base. I mean, we are still limited by water. We have a lot of water though. The food situation has basically resolved itself. We have plenty of dirt to keep us going, so that's not going to be a bottleneck at all. Actually, the peat, not dirt. It's dirt for this, I think. What takes dirt? I don't know. Something takes dirt. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was. But so, anyways, things are looking pretty good. We have lots of peat, 18 tons, lots of water to go. I think we're more than capable, as long as I don't catastrophically mess up in the next episode. I think we're more than on our way to blow this thing out of the sky. Mimica needs dirt, and that might be it. I know something needed dirt when I was... Yeah, it needs dirt. So we have plenty of dirt. Peat's a little bit low. I'm still using it for power, but now that I have the hydrogen cache almost online, that'll be rectified somewhat. And there's also a hydrogen geyser here, which is, I think, about to go dormant. If I remember from the last playthrough, this goes dormant at like cycle 80 or 90 or something. So that's not much help there. We have a steam vent somewhere here. I think this is a steam vent. We have a cool slush salt geyser here, I believe. And we have something else. What is this one? A sulfur, I think. Yeah, liquid sulfur. So that's also pretty good. We have lots of things. We have an oil well here, which we can feed water to. That's going to be a big water pull. I was intending to use this water for an electrolyzer for a Hydra setup. Once I get petroleum and oil online, I can put it inside my on top of my Hydra. And then I was also thinking about, since I don't want to have like cooling for it with an aqua tuner, that would take a lot of power. Maybe running my oxygen through a very cold biome, like with Wheezewort or something. But I don't want to have a very elaborate setup because I don't want to spend too much time on it. So we'll see. I don't even know if we need a Hydra. I think maybe we can just get by with algae. For 14 tons, how much more do we have? And we don't have a lot. We really don't have a lot of algae left. Unless we... Like, to dig all the way over here just for algae would almost... I mean, we have a lot here. Okay, so we have quite a bit of algae. We have slime. We can make algae as well. How much slime do we have? If we really needed to... Oh, we don't have a lot of slime. So yeah, our oxygen's probably going to run out before 200, I would say. Maybe. So we probably do need an electrolyzer at some point. If you convert to lumblums, they produce... Oh, right. The lumblums, yeah. I'm going to make a note of that. Lumblums. There we go. So yeah, I think we're well on our way to save the asteroid. Unless I'm missing something that's going to cause us to lose our base. The base is more likely to die out than getting hit, I think. Oxygen is not a problem. Of course, we also have the oxygen cache somewhere here. I'll find it again. I know it's somewhere here. It's probably in here somewhere. Anyways, guys, so that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream or tonight's VOD if you're a YouTube viewer. I will be back Wednesday. I really enjoy streaming Wednesday just because it's a little bit different time frame. I'm not on very late, and so it gives people on the East Coast of North America a chance to watch. Holy smokes, Chewy rating with a party of 5. Thank you so much, Chewy. I hope that your stream went extraordinarily well, and thank you for the raid. Thank you to everyone coming to hang out. I am actually just leaving as well, so unfortunately, we will be ending the stream here in just a couple minutes. So maybe I'll pass that raid on to someone else who is playing. but I thank you so much, Chewy, for the raid, and hello again, Chewy. Hope that your stream went well. 10 more cycles. All right, I'll do some more cycles. I'll do 10 more for the raid. We'll do 10 more. So if you guys are still around on YouTube, We played Kingdom Come 2 Crowns. Oh, that's awesome. I have yet to play. Oh, sorry, Kingdom 2 Crowns. I read that as the Kingdom Come game. Is that the same thing? I haven't played it. All right, we'll do some more cycles for the raiders. How about that? And then we'll pass. We'll raid someone else. I keep forgetting to do that, but we'll raid someone when we're done. So if the YouTube viewers are still around, we'll keep going for another. Well, we'll do 5 because the cycles can take a long time. That might be like in 30 minutes, and I gotta get to bed. Kingdom is a 2D side view colony type thing. New crown is 5. We'll do 5. 76. We'll get to 76. But yeah, I gotta unfortunately get to bed at some point, so we'll do 5. Yeah, thank you so much, Chewy. And Jim says he's still here, so Kevin's still here. So we'll keep going for 5 more. So if you guys are just joining, we're trying to save our asteroid from this asteroid from we're trying to save our asteroid from this asteroid. This thing's coming in hot in the temporal tear. 130 cycles to go until it hits. And it's going to cause us all sorts of problems if it does. What I'm planning to do is to save my colony, and then eventually let it hit. So I get both achievements for it. I already have the achievement for letting it hit because unfortunately my last playthrough was a total write-off. And I had no choice but to let it hit. Okay, so we'll keep going here. I think the best thing to do in this case is probably to, let's see, didn't really have a plan on how I was going to proceed. I have everything done up here that I want to do. I don't want to dig into here and have some I have chlorine in my base. Maybe just keep digging out the peat. That might be the best thing because, yeah, we'll keep doing that. We'll keep digging out the peat. Let's get rid of all this. Just to give our duplicants something to do on this area. And then we'll keep digging here as well. And this will give us more peat and some more nickel. And then most likely the best thing is to get rid of this water. Move this water in here. And then make our tank finally a little bit bigger. Just push all of this. Bad gases out. Complete our tank build like so. Just dig out the oxygen cache. I will, William. Probably have to find it first. Oh no, Stella, please. How do you guys always do this? At least you can build yourself out. I know it's technically my fault because... By the way, hey everyone, how are you doing, Mr. Ethan? All good? I am doing great. Had a great stream so far. It was... That's why I'm more than happy to stay for an extra 5 cycles. This stream is going a lot better, or sorry, this playthrough is going a lot better than the way episode 3 ended. So this is our second go around at the Nightmare Lands. That's why it says ×2 in the upper corner there. Our first go around didn't go so well. My duplicants barely survived. I mean, some of them didn't even survive. Actually, we had a lot of issues. I was learning about all the different plants and how they work together. By the way... Okay, so that's probably okay. There's a little bit of hydrogen in here, which I'm not too pleased with. So I probably should get some tiles built. Just so that can sort of sneak out. I don't even need this in here. Just get rid of this. It's staring you in the faces in the oil biome. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it's this one. I forgot how far down it was. I thought it was... for some reason, I kept thinking it was over here, but I keep mixing it up with the hydrogen cache, which is here. Good thing you're getting into other power. The intra-cosmic blast shot needs 100 kilograms of... Oh, that's right. I remember that. The fertilizer. Yeah, I need a lot of fertilizer. How much fertilizer do I have already dug up? Probably not enough. I have enough for 9. So yeah, it's now the peat itself. Fertilizer. How much peat do I need for this? Oh, hang on a second. The blast shot maker. I don't know. I'll look at the math. Another. You can use peat. Jim says, yeah. Okay. So I thought you had to make fertilizer first, but Jim says you can use peat. Let's go in here. How do I want to approach this? Maybe, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build ladders down to go down. And then open up this area and just push all these gases out. So let's do this. Build the ladders down. And then have my duplicates come down. Open up this. Open up this. And then plug that up. Good to hear, though. Our night was successful, kind of. We reached the last stop in Trona after 1 year and 3 months. Is that in-game time or is that like real time? I assume it's in-game. Kind of excited and looking forward to next Saturday. I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday. I haven't added that to my schedule yet. But yes, I will be on Wednesday. I really enjoy streaming on Wednesdays. So we'll be doing that for sure. It's been a lot of fun to be here on different days of the week. Or sorry, in the midweek. The map have fixed layout, or you just use the same seed as... This is the same seed as the previous run. That's intentional, obviously, because I wanted to make sure that I gave myself the best chance with the layout that I already am familiar with. Make sure peat is increasing, not decreasing. Yeah, right now it's increasing, but I think it's because I just dug a bunch of it out. So I definitely have to get some more efficient lum farming in here, or just transition off of peat altogether when it comes to power. But as far as peat goes, let's see. Peat does have... I do have a lot of peat left. I mean, sorry, not a lot of peat left. So yeah, at least I have some lums that I can make this a little bit more efficient, move this over make a couple more lum farms. You only need 10 tons of peat. Doing a great job as my doctor. Real time, we play every Saturday except some of them. Holy smokes. Wow. So it's actually a real time 2 years. That's impressive. What, a weekly game night of crew of 6 player. Wow, that is really awesome to hear that you guys have done that for so long. I gotta mop this up too before I just end up... I guess it doesn't have anywhere to go in here. If it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna have water in here anyways. But what in my head I was hoping to not have water and ethanol and oil and all that stuff mixed together. But it might not be avoidable at this rate because I mean, I don't know, maybe carbon dioxide doesn't have to be mopped up. Okay, so we're gonna build the ladder a little bit higher, and then the idea is that I don't have any ethanol dropping into, or chlorine. That's chlorine or ethanol? That's chlorine. That way I don't have any chlorine that is produced or whatever dropping into this area. I don't know if that even makes sense or matters, but that's just what I like to do with my oil biomes. Okay, let's get this online as well. This is pretty good, I think. We can probably go ahead and close this up. The power, the water, build some ladders to go down here and make that connection. And then we can use this pump instead of that pump. And as soon as this drops, we'll close it back off. Does not make sense. Chlorine vaporizes at the oil. I thought it was ethanol, but you're probably right. I'm probably just very, very sleepy. This is chlorine. Yeah, this is chlorine too. For some reason, I thought it was ethanol, William. I'm just it's just that time of the day where I start to get very sleepy. I'm not taking the nits, that's for sure. Take the nickel at this rate. Get rid of that too. Baratrama means fear of water because we play underwater of the ice of Europa, Jupiter's moon. It's a submarine manager game. Okay, I'm gonna look up. I'm not gonna. I wanna look into that because it sounds interesting, but I'm probably not gonna have time to ever play. But it sounds cool. I remember. I think it was. Speaking of the underwater, actually. I think it was Kevin who recommended Dave the Diver, and it was just it's on sale right now on Steam. I should go and buy it because that's something that I did look into, and I think I might want to play that. Dave the Diver, and I've been playing Ori and the Blind Forest lately off stream. But it's just for me playing new games these days is really just comes down to. Really just comes down to not having the time. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. High priority. And then we're going to cause problems here. So let's block this off ASAP. There we go. The causing the problems I was referring to is duplicants coming back this way with Atmos suits on. Luckily, that didn't happen. Okay, now we have to just some critical infrastructure has to be fixed. Get that all fixed up, and then deconstruct that. And I guess while we're here, we can do this. Dave the Diver has a banging song that has a pop song from almost a decade ago. It was while realizing his previously released. Hot Peppa Tuna. Horror games are hella peak. Love them. Yeah, I've been really enjoying them. I just, I had them purchased for years, but I haven't had time to play it. But now I finally got around to turning it on and seeing what it's all about, and it is actually really good. Very relaxing. Very, very relaxing game. Just look into it. We play on Saturday nights, 5 GMT. Maybe you can pop by. I absolutely will pop by. Chewy's always here on my stream, so I absolutely will pop into Chewy's chat. Let me write that down. So 5 p.m. GMT. I'm gonna make a schedule for that and pop in next Saturday. 5 p.m. Absolutely will stop by and hang out. That sounds awesome. Other than Dave the Diver, you can try Graveyard Keeper. It's an old game, but very funny. Yeah, no worries, Chewy. I am more than happy to come in and check you out as well. I know I have there's a couple people that show up to my stream that also have their own stream. I know Hangry, haven't seen Hangry in a minute, but he comes by us sometimes and he has his own stream. Chewy, I know you have your own stream. What is 5 p.m. GMT in my time? 5 GMT. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's 12 o'clock, yeah. Oh, something's entombed and we have no bionic duplicant power. Okay, I don't care about that. Bionic duplicate power should be... Yeah, okay, we just have our eco charging now. Probably because this was being built, so hopefully that fixes itself. And then as far as the water situation goes, I suppose we can build some more piping like so. And also some more power wires. And just get all the water in one area. So we can start digging all this area out. Lunchtime stream, yeah. The second one is a major tearjerker. My wife, being a night owl, sobbing at 3 a.m. crawling in the bed. Oh no. I mean, I had teary eyes in the first half an hour of the first one because it was just so sad. Like, it kind of it's not even so much the game. It's just, it kind of makes you, for me, it made me remember like old pets that passed away and made me teary eyed in that sense. But I guess no matter what, it's a great, I knew it was going to be a great game when the writing is already off to a fantastic start. Like, I love it when a game has excellent writing and there's like barely any words spoken. You know what I mean? Like, that's a peak game right there, peak storytelling. Are my deodorizers working here? Are they doing okay? They seem to be doing okay. A lot of carbon dioxide here. This little slickster here isn't doing as well as he could be. Maybe I got to bring some more of them up. There's one here. This is chlorine. Yeah, liquid chlorine and mercury. Well, maybe I should mop that up. The mercury sounds interesting. Not sure what I can use it for other than the lamp, to be honest, but I'm going to bring the slickster up. Hopefully he can help us with some carbon dioxide removal here. Probably not, but maybe I should put one here because this is... No, because then I'll have oil here. I don't want that. How did the mammoth end up here? Put this guy over here or something. Same thing with this. Put the mammoth over here. If you want storytelling, go play Where Winds Meet. It's free and to play, and it's not pay to win. I did see the trailer for that. I keep seeing it on Reddit. It does look interesting. I mean, like I said, new games are mostly just a time issue for me. Unfortunately, because so I work like 9 or 10 hours a day usually, and then it's just that takes up a long time, especially you gotta like come home and shower, make something to eat, and then adult chores, and then by the time you're done all that, you barely have time for your gaming. It's all part of growing up, I guess. Just not enough. The work really gets in the way of my personal life. Essentially, is what happens. Okay. Anyways, yeah, this is all good. Sorry, what do you work? I'm an electrician, William. Adulting, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Sleepodashi. Is that how you say it? Thank you for joining tonight. Yeah, adulting is way too time consuming. I'm not a fan. I would not recommend. If you're young, would not recommend. Let's go ahead and open this up so we can drain this water into here at some point. In fact, maybe it makes sense to kind of go like that. As long as the bionic duplicates don't hurt themselves. Please don't hurt yourself. Please just get out. You don't need to go in there. Unfortunately, real life is pay to play. That's such a good way of putting it. I love it. I've never heard that before. That's totally true. So we are at cycle 76 now. So we're gonna sleepo. Sleepo is fine for you. It's fine for me. Oh, you'll be sleepo. Are you in the 4X games? Yes, I am. The Civilization 6 is my favorite 4X game of all time. I'm not a fan of the new one. Or you live in USA and real life work is you pay the doctor. That's rough. No, I'm very thankful to live in Canada. Yeah, we're already at 76. We gotta wrap it up. Civ 6. We love 6. Oh, I thought you were saying no way because you were at 76. Civ 6 is great. I played the living crap out of that game. Absolutely love it. Civ 7, I'm not that big of a fan of. I don't have it, but I've seen enough that I don't think I would enjoy it. I don't like the idea of losing Like, this is what I really don't like about gaming is when your progress gets arbitrarily reset, or even if it's not arbitrary, even if it's reset for a game design purpose. I don't like that. And then I heard a lot about when the game was first released. I don't know if it's patched or if it's changed. So granted, I haven't been keeping up with it, but I like how in Civ 6 you can you basically can be a powerhouse and multiple eras ahead of other civs. No way I'm buying Civ 7 before multiple DLCs are included and is discounted above 50%. Exactly. Like, I really want to play it at some point because I want to get back into Civ, but not anytime soon. Like, I bought Civ 6 a couple of years in its life cycle as well. Age of Wonders 4 just released the Vampire DLC. Looks so good. I haven't played Age of Wonders since the second DLC. I've never played Age of Wonders, so I'll check that out as well. So I have a sense of what you guys are all chatting about. So I'll give that one a look, Jim. But yeah, it's unfortunate that adulting is pay to win or pay to survive. Because I would love to just play games in my free time. Of course, even if games was a full-time thing, you still have to have time to shower, clean the house, cook, and all that stuff. So adulting never stops, no matter what your job is. Paradox just goes nuts, changing the game every quarter. 04 expansions in it. You know which game I like? I like a lot of sim-based games like that. Not just 4X, but games that are like SnowRunner. I don't know if you get. It's more of it's not really related to 4X at all. But I really enjoy SnowRunner. That was a game I played for maybe 150 hours or so. City Skylines, the first one, I played that for a long time, even before I had a PC. Like I played that on PS4, I think, PS4. Then I built a gaming rig and I played it on Steam. Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love OpenRTC. Something I would also love to play. There's a really good YouTuber by the name of I think it's Marcus Voss that I sub to. He does amazing OpenRTC videos. I think it's Marcus Voss RTC. Marcel Voss. If you guys are into OpenRTC, old school Roller Coaster Tycoon games, Marcel Voss on YouTube is amazing. He's a pretty big YouTuber now, but I've been following him since he was basically my size, and I love his videos. And OpenRTC 2 is one of those games that really brings back a lot of memories from PC gaming from my childhood. So if you guys are into that, go check out Marcel Voss. I'll write his name in the stream chat here. Two Point, I think, is a TP Retro Park theme park games. Yeah, theme park games. Let's see who. Oh, okay, I see. Remember to look at the 2 Point games. Gotcha. Sorry, I had to read the chat. I had to scroll up to see that. Yeah, there's a lot I have to. There's a lot on my plate that I have to look into. But yeah, it's that time of the day where I have to, unfortunately. have to unfortunately wrap it up, go to bed. Age of Wonders is a mixture of Civ 5 plus Heroes, Might and Magic, Total War with 4X edition. That one, yeah, I already have that one written down. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out too. I'm gonna check that. One of the games that I talked about this last stream as well, I think, but one of the games I would love to play is Oregon Trail, the remake of it. The old one I would love to play as well, but the new one, just with the nice graphics, I would really like to play that. Any Steam Deck users? Theme Park Museum has perfect Steam Deck controls. Well, hallelujah. Theme Park Museum. Theme Park Hospital didn't quite. Don't know how about Academy. I used to love a game called what's it called? School Tycoon. It's like a roller coaster tycoon, but you manage a school. It's a really old game. It's one of those ones that I really enjoyed back in the day. That is what 2 Point Academy is? Gotcha. Is it like an updated version? By this, or is it just like a yeah, is it like the 42 disc collection Oregon Trail? Yeah, the old one I know it's like a classic. I've always been meaning to play it, but since they have the a new version on Steam, I would really like to play it. I think we love the same genre here. Yeah, I think anyone on the Ani streams is into the strategy, sort of management, survival. So it kind of all falls in the same umbrella of kind of point and click, strategy thinking, management, etc. Like Ani just hits all the ticks in my brain for what a perfect game is. I there's so much to learn, so much I don't know about Ani. I'm always learning from the stream chat. But even if I didn't learn from the stream chat, just what I know is just it's perfect as it is. And then I always end up learning more about it. So that's why I love this game so much. Actually, I like all kinds except woke game. Except game woke game. Is that actually a game, or is that like is that just a reference for something, Will? Oh, okay. I see. Got it. I got it. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you, Will. I thought that was, it's that time of the day where I thought you literally meant that's a game name. So I was like, woke game, and then I just found this list on Google. It's called like, is it woke? Is your game woke? The woke detector. I literally thought, Will, that you were saying there's a game called Woke Game. I'm just tired. It's just past my bedtime. Factorio. I love Satisfactory. Satisfactory is amazing. It's another game that I wish I had more time to play. Factorio, I heard nothing but great things about it. Obviously, I would absolutely love to play it. I literally just don't have the time to get into a game like that. That's quite the time investment. But there's a game called Shapes that I got for free. It's kind of like kind of like Factorio in a way. Like it looks like Factorio, where you have conveyor belts and stuff. Gravekeeper is your game. Let me check out Gravekeeper as well. Oh, kind of the art style reminds me of Stardew Valley. Is it like Stardew Valley? All these games, not enough time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, way too much, way too many great games. And funny enough, a lot of these great games aren't even by. I don't want to. This is a whole other like can of worms, but the so-called AAA developers are the ones making these great games. It's indie developers who actually are passionate about gaming. Uh, it's the small developers like Clay who make like you can tell games like Oxygen Not Included is just a labor of love. Like this is a lot of passion was put into this game, and a lot of small indie indie devs and small crews make just the best games. I love it. Yeah, Shapes 2, I have that on my wish list, even though I haven't played the first one. I have it, like I said, I have it for free. I think maybe I got it on Epic or something. I forgot where I got it. But yeah, I plan to play that at some point. You manage a graveyard, embalm corpses, raise zombie workers, etc. Morbid Stardew. Stardew's another one. It's like such an amazing game. I played that one for a long time as well. Great, excellent game. Oh, that's I watched a Stardew streamer. If you guys are into Stardew, what's this guy's name? He just always comes on my recommended, so I don't even trying to think. You guys are into Stardew. What is this person's name? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm blanking. It's just Oh, okay, I got it. It's the Habu. The Habu. You guys are into Stardew? Check out the Habu on YouTube and Twitch. I'll write his username in the chat. Someone who I watch occasionally play Stardew. Well, unfortunately, small companies are trying to claw their way to the top. Subnautica 2 got delayed due to money scandal. Really? That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess when it's kind of a delicate balance, right? Like you want to make money to make better games, but then eventually you start becoming what you hate in a way. Like you start. It's that what's that old metaphor like? You live long enough to become the villain or something like that, or whatever. I didn't know Subnautica 2 was delayed. I know the first one was a huge, huge hit. I had no idea it was delayed. So again, it's another game that I want to play, but it's just not enough time for that one. Well, guys, I'm gonna just sort of do my outro here. That's it for the gaming tonight, obviously. Thank you guys again for being here and being so supportive. And Chewy, I will check you out next Saturday at 5 o'clock. Set a reminder for myself, so come hang out in your stream for a bit. If you guys are here on Twitch or YouTube, and if you're not subbed or followed, hit that sub button, hit that follow button for more Oni gameplay. I play Oni every Friday, Saturday, late at night, and I'm going to be incorporating the Wednesday afternoon into my stream as well. So I'll set a schedule for that on Twitch, on Twitter. Sorry, not on Twitter. On YouTube, I have events made for my streams. So if you guys are looking for when the next stream is going to be, I always post an event for it. You just click that, you wait there, you hang out or whatever. Kevin says, oh my God, I haven't clicked the like button. Shame on me. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, guys, if you guys enjoyed the time. Sean, you're still here. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you for sticking by to the end of the stream. I super grateful for you, for your support. And everyone else too. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. Hit that like button if you enjoyed your time here. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and the follow on Twitch. I am gonna raid someone else. I keep forgetting to do that, so we'll find another someone who else who's maybe playing Oxygen Not Included, and yeah, we'll just check them out. Jim says, great stream. Thanks for running long. No worries, Jim. Thank you guys for still being here. I appreciate it. We haven't really played for like 20 minutes. We were just rambling about games or whatever, but it's been fun. It's been fun. Good night, Chewy. Good night, Jim. Good night, Sean. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Sinclair. Good night. Let's see, scrolling up here. Good night, Tara. Thank you for coming by after Chewy's stream. Good night, Stringer. Good night, William. Good night, Jim. Good night, Kevin. I believe I said Kevin already, but just in case I haven't. Good night, Louis. Louis was here in the beginning. I don't know if Louis is still around. Good night, Sleepo. Thank you for stopping by tonight, Stringer. Good night. Scrolling. So normally what I do, guys, just as always, I'm just scrolling back through the chat, and I can only go so far. So if you're watching the VOD or if I don't call your name out, it's just because I can't go any farther. So sometimes I might shout you guys out twice. Check out Suckerang. Good night. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Who else? Oh, Rain. Thank you for stopping by, Rain. Oh, and Marcos, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the super chat earlier. Or let me see if I remember this. It was the Brazilian Ray is, right? Ray is. That's what Jim said in the chat here. So thank you so much, Marcos, if you're watching the VOD, for your gracious super chat, and for being a member on YouTube. I really appreciate your support. IT Man, thank you for stopping by tonight, IT Man. Let's see who else came by tonight. Lots of people came by, but I can't go back any farther. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Good night, YouTube, and on Twitch. Let's head over and let's find someone to raid. Let's see here. We got someone here playing. Ancient Hydra is playing Oxygen Not Included. They're live for, I think that's 4 minutes. I don't know how the Twitch works. Just let's go raid Ancient Hydra. Let's see what they're up to. Okay. So it says here it says there's a warning on here for anyone who's in this chat. It's intended for certain audiences, may contain profanity. So we'll raid Ancient Hydra, but if you guys are not into that, I guess 4 hours they've been going, not 4 minutes. So if you guys are not into profanity or vulgar speech, then perhaps you can log out now. Otherwise, I guess we're gonna send them over. I already clicked on their chat, so I don't know if it tells me that I'm already here. I don't know. I'm not really sure how rating works. Hey, good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, and see you on the next stream.